Can you hear it? These walls really are talking.
I totally agree.
Let's give them more to talk about. Let's make history.
Let's sit at the kitchen table
And share your stories.
Hi, I'm Pastor Moffett,
I'm Kennisha Moffett.
and we attended the Oratory Sunday at the Neill-Cochran house.
It was so good.
But it was good.
Yeah, we're friends with Jennifer Cumberbatch though, so we're a little biased.
Yeah, and we're friends with one of the speakers that Sunday.
Daryl Horton.
Yeah, Reverend Daryl Horton. So yeah, we are a little biased about the performance, which was
Right.
amazing.
It was amazing. It was the first time we had been to the Neill-Cochran Museum, so that was extraordinary.
Yep. And so, and the thing that really impacted and struck me from that day was learning about the history of Austin that I hadn't heard before.
Right, yeah.
You know, the founding of the city, and some of the first inhabitants were being African Americans, some slaves, and then the firstborn
Right.
in Austin being African American, gave me a different perspective of the city and the things that it's going through now,
Right.
and understanding why there's some pushback and then there's also some acceptance of it.
Right.
Amen.
Yeah, amen. I was touched by the entire program, and we've been wanting to catch some of the other ones that are a little smaller, but this was the first time we were available this Sunday,
Yeah.
which was amazing because we had a chance to see Reverend Clark give his acceptance speech for the award he
Yes.
received,
Yep.
which was a blessing. But the part that touched me the most is when Jennifer Cumberbatch was doing her speech, and she was, I can't remember the character's name, please forgive me. Do you remember the character's name?
I don't.
She was speaking, and to me it kind of sounded like she was speaking for every African American free person or slave
Oh yeah.
that has been connected to the greater Austin area. And I
Yeah.
felt like in that moment God was speaking to us through Jennifer, not only heralding how far we've come, but also inspiring us to continue to do more
Yeah.
by connecting and giving back, and most of all knowing our heritage so that we can not repeat the past.
Amen. And there was a sense of pride that I
Oh,
received
yeah.
coming to Austin, in the sense of, well, I'm a part of a long line
Mm-hmm.
of men and women of God who were called to this area from
Right.
all over the country
Yeah.
for the purposes of unity.
I love that.
Me, and
Yeah.
'cause I remember one of the characters was a Mississippian,
Which is what you are.
which is what I am, who was brought to Texas by his family.
Right.
And then God grabbed him in this area. And so for me, that showed me that not only am I not the weird one in the group, but that others like me, and there will be others after me,
Right.
who will see this line, this lineage of legacy of God's people being moved to this area.
Right. And what does that mean for now
Yeah.
who we are supposed to be?
Yep.
So I felt like the production did such a great job of bridging together the past with the present, because I felt so inspired to do a better job of expressing my faith, but also honoring my race.
Amen. Yeah. And on that note, the fact that Jennifer brought out about the Neill-Cochran house
Yeah.
being built by slaves,
Yeah.
and it being such a beautiful house.
It is beautiful.
You know, it was a work of art in and of itself, which showed me just how creative we are as a race. That
Yeah.
even under oppression and subjection of cruelty, we can the spirit can
Right.
still create
Come
things
on.
of beauty.
Amen. Well, we just finished preaching our
Yeah,
Sunday
that's probably
service,
why I
so
was
we're a
so
little
preachy.
fired up. And we just wanted to do our part of just saying thank you to the
Yeah.
Neill-Cochran house.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the team that pulled all this together, and thank you for the heritage that you continue to be in our community, and thank you for the legacy that you've left and given to all of us, because I am not as informed in some historical facts about Austin as my husband is. And so I sat there utterly amazed because so much of what I learned that day I didn't know.
Yeah.
And so I'm just blessed. I'm blessed by you, and I pray that you guys' future productions after this shelter in
Absolutely.
place will be just as glorious. Thank you
Absolutely.
for inquiring of us, and so we bless you.